Welcome back to my channel for another video. So an interesting one today. So I've not done one of these for a while. So this is the New York Open at 2:30 London time, and so what I traded was CCL, which is the Carnival Group. So it's basically a cruise liner. All right, so I thought this was a good one. I've taken you through where to get this information in terms of using the scanner. We go through the pre-market analysis, we go through overall market sentiment, and then we go into the trade. Okay, so this one here, I actually have my position stacked. So I initially went in with 440 shares on a long position, okay, and then I stacked it to 3 positions, and then eventually I stacked it to 4. So 4 separate positions on a long, 440 shares, and this is really interesting. Okay, so it hits resistance, pulls back, I make 170, and then I immediately take a short position, because the stock had found resistance. It reverses back down, and I made 135 on a short position, so 300 all in for a couple of minutes work. I think it's about 2 or 3 minutes, something like that. So again, you know, I said before, I don't get these ones very often where I go long and short or vice versa immediately. So I basically played this both ways, right? Long and then short. So this is another good one for you to view in terms of, you know, your educational process. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. But as usual, make sure you smash that like button and make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so this scanner is CNN Business. So what I'm looking at here is CCL, so Carnival Group. Okay, so what we're looking at the moment is the price pre-market, okay, which is just under $16. So at the moment, the percentage change, it's down just over 3% pre-market, okay, and the volume, there's 600 odd thousand in volume, okay, so they're the 3 key factors that we're looking at. So the price pre-market, the change pre-market, and the volume, right? So remember, you need good volume for volatility. So the next thing we need to do is go into Google, type in CCL stock, and what we're looking at here is the most up-to-date information on this company. Okay, so let's see what the most up-to-date information is. Okay, so look, there's an article that was posted only 30 minutes ago. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to look at the most up-to-date and relevant information. Right, so why is it down pre-market? Okay, it tells you there straight away. Okay, so shares of airlines and cruise operators came under pressure amid conflicting messages about the timeline of a coronavirus vaccine. All right, so it's all negative rhetoric on the coronavirus vaccine. So, and it's not just this company that is down pre-market, it's the actual full sector, and it's also the airline sector as well. So this is a pretty straightforward one. Okay, the rhetoric is all negative. It's negative rhetoric. All right, so that's why this is down pre-market. Okay, so we don't really need to do any more analysis in terms of that piece of it. So let's just have a little look at the chart now. So there it is there, look. So it's $15.85 pre-market. It's down, you know, 3.71% now. Look at how much it's changed already. And the volume will be just over 600,000. So obviously closer to the open, the volume will go up. It could easily double, all right, because the market opens in an hour. So it could easily double in the next hour. And that's what you need, is that volume. The next thing we need to do is have a look at the overall market sentiment. So you can see there, you know, in the European Open, you know, there was quite a pullback, but then it started to rally again. All right, but this is the important part that we need to look at now. You know, this is where it's relevant, you know, now. Okay, so you can see there that there was a big pullback. That's during the European session, and then it's rallied, and then it started to pull back again. Okay, so this is important as well. Okay, guys, so I'm just waiting on a little pullback, and I'm going to enter. This is the market opened now. All right, so a little pullback, and I'm in. All right, so I'm in. Okay, so that's my position there. That's my entry. You can see I waited on that pullback, and then I entered. Okay, so guys, I actually entered 3 separate positions, so I'm stacked here. You know, I was quite cautious and quite conservative initially when I opened my first position. Okay, taking 440 shares, but then I was quite happy with the way the stock was going. So these are all long positions, so I'm stacked in 3 separate long positions. Okay, so 440 shares in each position. All right, so it's 8.2k in overall margin. Obviously that's leveraged. Okay, so what you can see here is 3 beautiful green candles, and listen, that's why I'm stacked. All right, I'm stacked for that particular reason, and I went in quite early. Literally a minute into the open, I took up my first position. Okay, so you can see, look at the price action. You know, we spoke about price action before, and look at this. You know, just green candles all the way. Okay, there's a couple of red candles there. However, you know, again, this is long as liquidating positions and causing the price to temporarily pull back, but it's making a new high. Okay, it's making a new high, and look, it continues to do that. So quite happy to hold here. I'm quite happy to hold, although I don't think I'm gonna get too much more out of this, to be honest with you. I'll be looking to liquidate this relatively sharply, I'm thinking. I'm starting to push it now. Yeah. So again, guys, you know when to close these positions, and I'm just about at that point where I need to close this, all right, because it is reaching the point of resistance. It's just about there. So again, this is another key factor. It's not just your entry that's important, it's also your exit. And I'm going to exit this pretty soon because it is just about to reach resistance. I'm kind of pushing it now here at this stage. So okay, so let's see if we can maybe just take that. Another little bit of a pullback there, which I wasn't wanting to see. Do you know what? I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to take it. Okay, guys, so I took that, which is 170 odd pound. And why did I take it? Because the stock started to reverse on me. So I've immediately gone back in again on a short position, well, 3 short positions, and it was the same thing again. I went in with 440 shares, seeing where the price action was heading. I was happy with that, and then I stacked it again. So again, 3 separate positions, 440 shares in each position. And I was up 250 odd pound there at that stage, and I probably should have taken it because there was a pullback, and I ended up just making 170 on it. However, I'm not too concerned about that at this stage because I seen an opportunity to take a short position immediately as well. So that's where I am just now. I'm in a short position. Remember, guys, I've been telling you, you know, my entries are based on price action, but my overall trades and my overall strategies are based on these patterns that I've identified over a long period of time. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to tell them what the patterns are. Well, you know, I can't give away everything on YouTube. You know what I mean? All my hard work over the last year and a half, I can't just give it all away. Okay, so that's what it's based on. It's based on these patterns, and you know, I think you'd agree that, you know, these patterns are the essence of my trades, and you can see what's happening here. Look, you can see what's happening here. It's starting just to consolidate there, but I'm still comfortable. I'm still comfortable with this. I'm still gonna hold this. Some nice red candles there, and it's quite slow now at the moment, which is a bit unusual for CCL because CCL can be extremely volatile, and there was decent volume, but I'll continue to hold this. And again, why is because I know how these patterns play out. I know how these patterns play out, and I'm prepared to hold this just for now, because I know I can squeeze quite a lot more out of this trade. And again, that comes with experience. It comes with experience, but it also comes with the knowledge of these patterns that I've been discussing. You know, and it's a little gem. Literally, these patterns are little gems. And you know, if you don't have some kind of strategy, you're just gambling. Or you're gambling, and I don't gamble. Okay, I do not gamble. I trade on an educated strategy and an educated approach. All right, so but however, I know that I'm not gonna get too much more out of this, to be perfectly honest with you, because it is starting to find support, I feel, and I'm not gonna push my luck too much with it. All right, because see the way it's kind of slowing down, that's kind of giving me an indication that it's gonna reach support. All right, so I'm probably gonna take this pretty soon because I'm thinking that it's gonna hit support and it's probably gonna reverse again. You know, and the last time on that long trade, you know, I could have made 250, made 170. I should have came out earlier, so I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not gonna make that same mistake here. I'll probably just look to take this pretty soon. pretty soon and just take me profits and run. But I can squeeze a little bit more out of this, right? A little bit more. Come on. Come on, give me a nice another little drop and then I'm out. A nice little drop. Come on. Come on, you know you want it. You know you want it. See, it's starting to find support now. It's starting to find support. Okay guys, so there you have it again. £300 for a few minutes work or whatever it is. You know, including the analysis, probably about half an hour's work for £300. I've said before, that's 3 days wages. Alright guys, this is how powerful this is. Alright, this stuff can change your life. £300. You know what I mean? £300. It still baffles me that we still work, you know, 3 long days to get this kind of money, and you can make it in minutes. You know, of course, you have to get educated. Okay, you know, this doesn't happen overnight. You've got to put the effort in. You've got to get educated. All right. So as I said before, guys, all my trades, you know, my entries are based on price action confirmation, and my overall trades are based on a strategy. And the strategy that I use is a number of patterns that I've identified over a long period of time. And as I said in the video, guys, you know, there's a lot of people asking me to, you know, basically tell people what my patterns are. You know, there's so much I can give away, you know, on YouTube for free, but you know, I've worked very, very hard over the last year and a half to identify these patterns myself. So, you know, I love helping you guys, but at the same time, I can't give everything away for free. There's stuff that I got to keep back for future future projects. Okay, so and anyway, have a good week. I hope you enjoyed this video again. I'll try and do something a little bit different again next week. I want to keep everything fresh. I don't want to be repeating myself. I thought it was funny. Like, have a good week. Okay. Oh, again, if you want to drop me a line, my Instagram is sambora.00. Okay guys, have a good week.